the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it.
All these other different people that he did, but however you have found out, it came off the phone call.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain. Okay.
He told before Gunna, 2015. Told, and this was crazy. Got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in LA. Now I'm trying to figure out where them cases went.
After new snitching audios have been leaked from Young Thug, it has gotten so bad that it was announced. Young Thug's sister says people are calling him a snitch just because they know that he can't come to Atlanta. She said that they've been putting belt to. That's why everybody is clicked up.
Don't be on the internet acting like my brother just when y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta. Yeah. Don't do this. Don't click on do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt. That's why everybody clicked up.
As DJ Academics would investigate who's been leaking all of the new snitching evidence, and he would find out who did it. Academics wrote, Gunna's been sitting on these jail phone recordings for a minute. Right now is the right time to drop them, just to further prove that Ralo had a good point about Young Thug putting everything against everyone. Gunna might be a genius. He played his hand smart, where he would then even double down on this claim during a live stream.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay? I know they're not going to agree to it, right? But I'm almost certain that Gunna's lawyers pulled, because yes, when you're in the case, you don't have to go through a Freedom of Information Act or anything like this, and some of these things would even be available, or it could be challenged if you try to do a FOIA on it. But it appears all of these things may have been gotten from maybe somebody who was in the case that would request them, and it could have been something for the nature of an appeal or something like that, so the courts are going to give it up because you're a defendant. So for me, I can't tell why there is, like, where's Gunna's calls? Like, we want to hear Gunna's calls, right? And by the way, you could tell maybe they were both doing it to each other. There's a time where Thug actually says he has been having his lawyers review Gunna's call, and Gunna is on the phone talking to a girl saying, I love you, I'm gonna come home soon. And he basically even thinks that Gunna got out of jail early because he wanted, which, bruv, if that's the case, the streets is cooked.
As right when Academics said that it was Gunna leaking all of this snitching evidence, more footage then came out 10 minutes later, when the news wrote, an alleged leaked jail call from Young Thug is surfaced where he's calling QCP a rat and speaks on Lil Baby still working with him.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was wham, that was your ever get too, rocking with rat. And you be preaching about that too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. A rat, bro. I understand all that. Help put you on. Listen, man. A rat, I don't give what help. That give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. Imagine telling them niggas still beat the Kato.
As Gunna's team would then share more footage of Young Thug snitching, essentially ending his rap career. As the news would write, another clip of Young Thug in the interrogation room is going viral. Thug said, promises, I made promises, whatever, being treated like he was.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon. Like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in the court of law, whatever the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me, the host. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hear everybody quiet? Why Lil Baby, 21 Savage's Future? Why you not saying nothing?
Well, this is then when something very strange happened. A second audio would leak of 21 Savage talking to Young Thug about rappers who started dissing Gunna the moment that he was released from jail. Young Thug would confirm in the current moment, rappers really shouldn't have done it so fast, including himself.
Type. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't with you until just say so.
But you know,
that's what
like,
they supposed to did. Like,
but ain't nobody
trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirt
said something to him, but that's it. Like, Wham ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy. That ain't really saying nothing to no. Yeah, that's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro.
Yeah, but that's still.
But guess what? That makes you.
Position is, bro.
But
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped.
Plus, they had a conversation with you for that anything.
Yeah, but Wham did though. I talked to Wham. So we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right. He's like, all right, say less. Same shit. I'm smiling off top. Soon it happened.
As at that current moment, Gunna essentially lost his own rap career as well. But Young Thug would want to investigate it further on his side, while still being inside of jail. 3 weeks after Gunna was released, Young Thug then was able to find out everything, which resulted in a new phone call of Young Thug explaining Gunna is the reason the YSL RICO case became a RICO. It was just a regular court case to begin with.
He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full blown lie. I know individuals on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Like you yeah. Just so you can say slime big. Like that's what RICO is. That's RICO. So if you get found guilty on RICO, you got a life hook, and you are 100% lying. You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. Them the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the f you talking about? YSL members on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. You just made it a RICO case. You just made it a case.
But this would just turn out to be karma against Young Thug, trying to get all the rappers in the industry to avoid Gunna, trying to blackball him from the industry so his career is ruined. Young Thug, 1 year later, would lose his own career. It resulted in a massive IG live of Ralo, 6ix9ine, Wack 100, and DJ Academics reacting to the new snitching interrogation footage where they would end up revealing the truth.
And get what? On that call, I never even told you he turned Wham against P, or he turned Wham against all these other different people that he did. But however, you have found out it came off the phone call. But guarantee you ain't going for that line. Should be shunned just like us. The judge had shunned them. Now the streets need to shun that. Guess what? That's what I'm telling you. The thing about sitting down there, coming on here lying, playing them, you telling your ass the truth. Just like I stand up, don't like that tell the truth. He hiding behind these motherfuckers masks, but get what? A mask gotta come off. You ain't gonna be able to keep that motherfucking mask on forever. You ain't gonna be able to keep throwing rocks and hide your hand. This is karma.
But this then resulted in something very rare. 6ix9ine would then speak on his own thoughts about Young Thug snitching and had the entire chat agreeing with him. But it also resulted in Wack 100 stepping in, confirming everything.
Young Thug came home and said, yo, Buddy a rat. Stop acting like we cool. Made another excuse. Nah, but his music fire. I said when he come home and say that Gunna told, y'all would come be like, all right, now everybody, you see how every time it's something every time?
And we like Thug though, man. Like somebody, yo.
Thug told, bro.
What?
He told before Gunna, 2015 told. And this was crazy. Got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in LA. Now I'm trying to figure out where them cases went. He got coming out the Lowe's Hotel, the same hotel where Yo Gotti them had that bang out. Remember that bang out happened? Got caught in the Sprinter with 2 or 3 sticks. We ain't heard about that case. This was back then. He told my, and like Ralo said, What conversations did you have since then?
With Whack 100 exposing the entire YSL camp is basically a bunch of snitches, the entire chat would then spam, why would Gunna still be signed to YSL if he ratted? There's gotta be a much deeper meaning behind it, which there was. DJ Academics would reveal Young Thug is getting royalties from Gunna for the rest of his life.
Gunna got out. You gotta remember, Thug is running this label from behind jail. Thug wanted this off the fucking label. There's a lot of paperwork there, and also you gotta realize they're not gonna release somebody from their contract because they snitched. They're gonna say, we're gonna make money off the snitch. We don't do that. I'll give you a little bit more tea. All that told by Boston Richie told, Future wouldn't do a record with him, but Future wouldn't drop him. You see how it's business at the end of the day. And I had these conversations with people that worked with the new regime over at 300/Atlantic, and they said, yo, what's probably going to happen is that his contract is going to get moved. So he won't be YSL. But no, in the history of time, we don't care what you do, they're not letting you go. They'll optically take you off the label, but they're never going to say, we don't want percentage points on money you make.
But it really seemed as if Young Thug did not want that information coming out, because shortly after he revealed it, Young Thug would hop on IG Live, crashing out on all of the rappers that are talking bad about him and everybody leaking his entire life.
We ain't even talk about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools you can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even finna talk about none of that. Like, none of that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet you put it on Instagram at your house out. On God. You blocked from your page. I'm following your, I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still see it. You post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm finna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on with that hat. Man say he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard, why you tripping? And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man. And you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the lady that came took her shit back. Now your stupid gotta sell it.
YSL Woody would then react to Young Thug's IG Live, hopping on his own, telling Lil Baby and 21 Savage to stay out of Young Thug's current problems, because if he goes down, Young Thug will bring them all down with him. And due to that IG Live that Thug had, Woody believes Young Thug is going down right now.
Told them that Gunna, but it was going over their head. It was going over their head because why? This ain't street. This ain't who they pretend to be. I said, leave Gunna alone. Gunna didn't do nothing wrong. Go look at Thug's interview. They said, why you didn't sign Lil Baby? Thug said, because I didn't want to pull Lil Baby in my... Hey, Lil Baby, I know you might be watching, partner. Got nothing to do with you. Get your money. Hey, we need somebody to win, buddy. It can't be you. Stay out of it. Hey, 21, y'all, stay out of it. Hey, because get what, bro? One thing I know about it, that ain't got nothing to lose, he gonna take everybody down with him. Trust me, when it's time for to stand up, they gonna stand up. They can say what they want to say about me. They can say what they want to say about me. But I ain't did what nobody forced me to do.
21 Savage would end up taking YSL Woody's advice when it would be announced that 21 Savage unfollowed Young Thug on Instagram. Woody is saying this because he's been manipulated by Young Thug in the past. Academics wrote, YSL Woody says Young Thug never paid a lawyer for him in all of those interrogations, and that he used to have to defend Young Thug because he was under manipulation. He then took accountability for all of his actions.
There's no way you supposed to be in the interrogation room without no lawyer. That goes back to the beginning. That man got all this money. He's supposed to take care of all y'all. He's supposed to make sure all y'all were good. But, it ain't his job to do that. That's me. I'm defending him. It ain't his job to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so blinded. I'm so manipulated. It ain't his job to, you know what I mean, do that. You know what I mean? We knew what we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. Because if we knew what we were getting ourselves into, we would have never been in that. We would never been in that at the beginning. I wouldn't. I didn't respect a lot of stuff. Still don't.
However, YSL Woody was not the only person manipulated by Young Thug, because so was Ralo. Ralo argues that his entire rap career was ruined all because of Young Thug. Ralo would tweet, "Well, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we're still waiting on that gospel album." This is Ralo mocking Young Thug for just tweeting 2 weeks ago, "If you're a rapper and you rat, you just gotta go gospel." But he also exposed Young Thug's tactic. He's done this many times before. He calls around rappers to avoid a certain person. An example is when he was in jail and Gunna pled out, he called every rapper in the industry, telling them all to avoid Gunna and not to do any business with him, essentially trying to ruin his rap career like he did to Ralo.
The streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. Or he sent a message to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers that just won't call their names, just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not with Gunna, speaking out. They're chilling away. Thug got out. Gunna kind of hot. It ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but
however, Young Thug would end up responding to Ralo, making it very clear if you want Young Thug to reply to you, just expose something that he does in his life. He would tweet back, "You see, the difference between me and you is, one, your friend said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they were arrested for. I made an honest mistake, saying that we sold Lil Wayne items to try to prove to detectives that we weren't beefing with them. You see the difference? Let's also not forget, you told Fannie Willis you would take the stand on me and Lucci in our case just to get out of jail." As DJ Academics would then hop on IG Live, sending a message out to Young Thug so hopefully he would calm down and not say too much again, where he would tell Young Thug, "Us regular people, we don't care if you snitched."
Man, I ain't gonna cap with y'all, man. Listen, I'm having a absolute blast. Now, here's the thing. I'm a civilian. And I think rappers don't realize that most civilians don't care about snitching. We really don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I listen to King Von. I listen to I don't want to people. I don't care about I don't even like I don't like criminals. But I listen to the music. I'm watching the street right now. They're going through. Yo, everybody. Yo, they're having crisis management teams trying to figure out. Yo, they're fighting for their lives right now, man. Yo, who's a snitch? Who's not a snitch? It's a snitch off. This is great. Yo, I love when streets have to prove themselves to us. Because we watching like, we really don't care, but sure, crash out. Go ahead.
But this would only be the beginning. Knowing Young Thug is extremely angry in this moment, Charleston White would then release his own video hoping to get his attention, saying that he's extremely excited for the downfall of Young Thug.
Say, listen, I prophesied this. Right now, say TCV is looking at all this old videos. I told y'all Young Thug will go tell it. I told y'all. I'm always willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months, locked up in them conditions like that there, he'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break. I told y'all, I am the new prophet. I thought, man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation, and you mad at Yak got it. You mad at Gunna. Gunna don't have no interrogation tape, and everybody mad at Gunna. This is what I tell y'all, hip-hop is fake.
However, Charleston wasn't done here. He would then double down, saying that he's about to destroy Young Thug for everything that he has done in the past to him. From dissing Charleston White on multiple songs and tweets, it's now Charleston White's turn to win.
Say, listen, Atlanta, I know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Woody, be quiet. Ralo, you know they wrong for how they did you. Lil Baby, you might as well stop hanging with Thug. Gunna, don't talk. Just stay back. Let me get this. I got y'all. Can't nobody beat me. I'm finna destroy. Swear to God. Banks, come on now. Don't.
But this is then when everything changed. YSL Mondo would speak out about Young Thug snitching, giving an inside look of somebody in the YSL camp, which apparently to sources, after Mondo released this online, there's a YSL group chat on iMessage that everyone immediately began just leaving.
A nigga just beat a RICO. Come home, still talking about, oh, rat, da-da-da. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your bro, cause you supposed to been thankful that you just beat a life sentence and a RICO and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and bought your bitch. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on there talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers AI, it did that and the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about like Gunner ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a rat by saying, they said Roscoe the bust up. And then a nigga, Roscoe did 10 years behind this, and you just got on the internet talking about didn't rat on you? Boy, so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all need daddy figures, and y'all just be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around, maybe they'll put me on, maybe a nigga, I can get something out. Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind Roscoe. You did 10 years behind me, brother. And you just come on the internet and didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times? You feel me?
But it's clear somebody in that YSL iMessage was holding on to a video for a very long time, as they would then release a second interrogation video of Young Thug, and they found something very odd, which goes and reads, Huey Roscoe addresses Young Thug supposedly telling on him in an interrogation video.
Politicking, man, Jeff, clean as Listerine, man, clean as Irish soap, you feel what I'm saying? I done the time, I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we say the Wayne Carter, what's wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do. A real street. Kept it solid. Kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole. So, I don't, you feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up. Now, let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politics. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all that thing. Yeah, that's the beauty there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those, everybody is in the stateroom, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements.
As only 20 minutes after Roscoe responded, Young Thug would then reply to his video, saying, quote, they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. #RatWare, which resulted in fans believing that Young Thug paid Huey Roscoe to come out, make a video saying Thug never snitched on him to try to save Young Thug's rap career. But YSL Woody wasn't having it. Woody would end up responding to Roscoe's video, exposing him for having a very deep secret.
And Pee Wee, don't forget about that story. When you said it out your own mouth, how you did with that trans. Pee Wee Roscoe, you know well not to mention me, boy. You know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no damn screws in my head, boy. You remember we was at the Sky House? Me, you, and Thug was sitting in the car, and that damn swap past, and Thug tapped you and said, Pee Wee, what's up with that? And you told Thug how you stuck your clean up in it. Don't get me started.
Woody called out Huey Roscoe for this because Roscoe never showed up to the YSL RICO trial. You see, Young Thug is allegedly snitching on Roscoe for being responsible for the 2015 tour bus incident of Lil Wayne. As in the YSL RICO trial, it was shared, Lil Wayne might be called to testify in Young Thug's ongoing YSL RICO trial about the 2015 tour bus incident.
There's no confrontation as to it.
It's not testimonial, Judge.
It's got to be relevant, and it's got to be for a particular purpose. Now, I'm telling you, if you get Mr. Carter in here, then that is, you'll solve a number of your problems.
As the judge is telling the prosecutors they need Lil Wayne to testify to confirm the evidence is true. The prosecutors claim Thug created a hit on Wayne's tour bus, paid Huey Roscoe to go and do the crime. The prosecutors even went as far as to bringing the bus driver to the stand, which read, a tour bus operator for rapper Lil Wayne started to get emotional while recalling the moments at the bus in 2015.
Tell the jurors what happened once you got onto 285.
Once I got on 285, within minutes, that's when that car came along and started at the bus.
Are you able to discern where the coming from? Is it coming from the front of the bus, the back of the bus, or somewhere else?
They started at the back of the bus. They my engine, my radiator, and just started all down the side of the bus.
And at the time, did you have those passengers? Were those passengers that came out of the club, were they still on your bus as this bus is being up?
Yeah, they were back there screaming on the floor.
However, Lil Wayne never showed up to court, which fans say is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to not talk to police. You're supposed to not answer their phone calls, and you're not supposed to talk with them in an interrogation room, which is all exactly what Young Thug did. Like the video if you think Young Thug snitched, and comment down below your honest thoughts of it.